Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to tell you about the spreadsheet I created to plan my entire life and how God crumpled it up and threw it away. I was 26, type A personality, planner, controller. I had a 5-year plan with quarterly goals, monthly milestones, and weekly action items. Year 1, get promoted. Year 2, meet someone. Year 3, get engaged. Year 4, get married. Year 5, buy a house. I had it all figured out. Every detail mapped, every variable accounted for. All I needed was for God to cooperate with my timeline. He didn't. Instead, everything fell apart. And in the wreckage of my carefully constructed plans, I found one verse that changed how I approach life. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. This is about the difference between planning and controlling, about trusting God's guidance versus demanding He follow your blueprint, and how one verse taught me that God isn't interested in executing my plans. He's offering something better. I've always been a planner. Color-coded calendars, detailed to-do lists, goals written and reviewed weekly. It worked in school. Straight A's, scholarships, graduated top of my class. It worked early in my career. Promotions, recognition, everything on schedule. So I applied the same approach to my entire life. Created a literal spreadsheet, 5-year plan, every major life goal broken down into actionable steps. Career, apply for senior position by Q2, network with 5 industry leaders per quarter, complete certification by year end. Relationships, join 2 social groups, go on at least 3 dates per month, be in a serious relationship by end of year 2. Finances, save $30,000, invest 15% of income, achieve credit score above 750. Faith, read Bible daily, attend church weekly, join small group. Even God was a line item on my spreadsheet. I prayed over my plan. God, bless these goals, help me achieve them, guide me as I execute this. But I wasn't really asking for guidance. I was asking for cooperation. I'd already decided what I wanted, just needed God to make it happen. Year 1, didn't get the promotion. Someone less qualified got it instead. Frustrating, but okay, I'd work harder, adjust the timeline. Year 2, met someone, perfect on paper, checked all my boxes, started dating. 6 months in, she ended it. You're too focused on the future. You don't actually see me. You see a role you need filled. That hurt, but I pushed forward, updated the spreadsheet, recalculated timelines. Year 3, got laid off, completely unexpected. Company downsized. My entire career track, gone. I was devastated, angry, confused. God, I had a plan. I prayed over this. I did everything right. Why are you letting this fall apart? Sat in my apartment, unemployed, single, watching my 5-year plan disintegrate, and realized I'd been trying to manage God like a project, give him tasks, set deadlines, measure performance, and he wasn't cooperating. One night, frustrated and exhausted, I opened my Bible looking for answers, found Psalm 32, verse 8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. I stared at those words. I will instruct you. Not, I will execute your plan. Not, I will help you achieve your goals. I will instruct you. God was offering to be the instructor, the teacher, the guide, but I'd been treating him like my assistant, handing him my blueprint and expecting him to make it happen. Teach me in the way I should go. The way I should go. Not the way I've decided to go. Not the path I've chosen. The way God knows I should go. And I realized I'd never actually asked God where he wanted me to go. I told him where I was going and asked him to bless it. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Counsel, not execute. Counsel. A counselor doesn't just do what you say. A counselor listens, understands, and offers wisdom you don't have. And God was watching with a loving eye, not disappointed in my failed plans, but lovingly trying to redirect me to something better. I deleted the spreadsheet, not because planning is bad, but because I'd been planning without actually listening to God. I started praying differently. God, I don't know what you want me to do with my career. Instruct me. I'm listening. No agenda, no predetermined outcome, just openness. I felt prompted to reach out to a former colleague. It felt random, not strategic, but I did it anyway. That conversation led to a job opportunity I never would have planned for. Different industry, different role, lower title than I'd wanted, but something about it felt right, peaceful. God, is this what you're instructing me toward? I took it. Best decision I ever made. That job led to opportunities I couldn't have imagined, introduced me to people who changed my life, took me directions my spreadsheet never would have.
In relationships, I stopped forcing timelines, stopped treating dating like a project with quarterly deliverables, started asking, God, what do you want me to become before I meet someone? What do you want to teach me in this season? The shift was from, God, make my plan work, to, God, what's your plan? Teach me. Counsel me. I'm listening. Years later, my life looks nothing like my 5-year plan, and it's better. I'm in a career I love that I never would have chosen, married to someone I met through circumstances I never orchestrated, living in a place I never planned to be, and grateful I didn't get what I planned for, because God's instruction led somewhere better than my blueprint ever could. Psalm 32 verse 8 taught me, God isn't my assistant. He's my counselor, my instructor, my guide. He doesn't need my spreadsheet. He's watching with loving eyes, ready to teach me the way I should go, if I'll stop telling him the way I've decided to go. Planning isn't wrong, but planning without listening to God is just control disguised as faith. If you're frustrated because God isn't cooperating with your plans, maybe it's time to ask, am I planning with God or just telling God my plans? Stop micromanaging. Start listening. God, instruct me. Teach me in the way I should go. I'm listening. Trust his counsel more than your spreadsheet. His loving eye sees what you can't.
Thanks for watching. Here are today's reflection questions. Are you planning with God or just asking God to bless your plans? 2. What spreadsheet, literal or mental, might God be asking you to delete so he can instruct you in a better way? Drop your thoughts about the story in the comments below. Your experience might encourage someone else facing the same choice. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more real stories about surrendering control and trusting God's guidance.